Trying to juggle the demands that life offers is not always easy, and sometimes there's a need to get a little bit of help, a little bit of mental clarity from a professional. And today we want to introduce you to one such person who can guide you through that process. Is Dr. Michael Yazinski, an MD, a psychiatrist with an approach to helping patients that you may not have heard about before. We appreciate you being here.
Oh, happy to be here.
Okay, so when we talk about just life and the stresses and those triggers that kind of go, whoa, and they kind of throw our balance all out of whack, you just can't escape them, can you?
No, it's really gotten so widespread that everyone is dealing with either stress at work or at home or with their family, and really everyone has some degree of stress that I think really affects them in some way or another.
So as a psychiatrist, you started seeing kind of a common theme, like people are, they're stressed, but they're too busy, or there's a stigma associated with coming to get some, just a little bit of help along the way. And so you said, I've got it. I've got a different approach to helping them through their stresses.
No, exactly. So I come out with a concept kind of going back to how medicine used to be practiced, which is making house calls. So going to people's houses, providing a convenience and privacy that is simply not available in kind of your typical treatment. I'm able to go there, do therapy with them, prescribe medications to them, have them be comfortable, interact with their families if needed, really see them in their own setting to really get a good idea of what's going on and really help them the best.
In my mind, it actually makes perfect sense. Like, why wouldn't you put somebody in their environment to kind of take away every other stressor and help them to also cope in the place that perhaps is bringing on some of kind of the anxiety? So let's talk specifics. What do you treat, and would you categorize your approach in any way?
So I treat adults 18 and above, for starters. I cover all realms of psychiatry, so commonly depression, anxiety, panic attacks, bipolar disorder, and I also treat addiction. So alcohol, both acute detox as well as extended treatment, drug addiction, so pretty much cover the gamut. Anxiety and panic are one of the big ones that I focus on because that's a disorder of people being scared to leave their house oftentimes.
Oh, that makes sense.
So they can't even get to treatment. And I've seen a lot of people where I'm actually able to go there and help them function to the point they're able to get back out into their life where they wouldn't otherwise be able to. So that's a big one I focus on.
Well, tell me a little bit about how people can feel comfortable having somebody come in their home.
Right. And I know that's always a question I get is, am I comfortable enough to have you come in my home? And I think people find once I'm actually able to come there that it's actually such a relaxed, comfortable setting. I often meet with their family the first time, so they're really in their own setting, and that actually provides a much more comfort to them than having to go to an office setting where really it's not a comfortable environment to sit there. It takes 15 minutes to get comfortable. By the time you actually start to open up, your session's almost over.
Right.
So people have that question, but when I'm there, they actually find it's totally opposite, and they get very comfortable.
Well, I think the best way for people to perhaps get the greatest degree of comfort is to just visit with you and to perhaps ask a few more questions, look into you. And I think they would find that you're just a very, when I walked into the green room, instantly I felt comfortable. Just very approachable.
Thanks.
So if you'd like more information, we appreciate you being on the show.
I appreciate it.
If you would like more information to connect with Dr. Yazinski, you can do so at 480-253-0527. And you can also get a little bit more information online at www.yazinskipsychiatry.com.